Now let's start by importing data from the Excel sheet. Click on transform data. First, I'll begin by removing the null columns in the left. Then use first row as headers. Now I want to make a years only query. So I'll enter data after copying the years column as well as movies column. Renaming to table name to year. Now I need to replace values to remove the errors. Replacing the minus sign with a blank space. Then we have these characters over here which we need to replace. Looks like an AE. Replace values. I will replace it with a dash. Dash. Okay. Also there's values in the middle. Again replace values. Okay. Now the year column has been cleaned. Let's make another new query with movies and genre. Copying the columns. Again entering data. Pasting the columns. Renaming the table name to genre. So I want a table which only has action movies. So I want to split the column. Trim, clean. Okay. Let's try splitting the column. Custom action. Okay, we can split it instead on the comma value. Leftmost delimiter. Can now filter it out to only get the action movies. Can delete this or keep this one. So these are all the action movies. There are around 258 uh, names. Now I want to make a query table which includes the name of the directors. If you see the stars table here, there are directors and actors in the same column. So I want to make a separate table only for the directors. So again, let's create a new table, pasting the columns, rename it to directors. Okay. Okay. Now split the first. Let's trim and clean the column. Now split the column on dash symbol. And let's split the column on custom stars. So all the stars are removed to the other column. There's also one edge case called star. Let's remove that too. Custom star. Okay. So now we can replace values director with a blank space. Okay. And also the dash symbol with a blank space. Now we have a column with only the director names, and we can also combine these two. We merge the columns. This will also be the actors table, sorry, actors column, and this is a separator directors table, directors column. There's still rows which are not cleaned properly. So let's replace the values again. Directors, blank space. Let's recheck it here. Okay, there are no more. Okay, okay. Now the directors column should be clean. I want to create a new table to find the highest grossing movie. So creating a new table after copying the columns, movies and gross column. Renaming the table to gross revenue. Okay. Okay, there are a lot of null values in this gross column. So what we do is we just remove the null values from it. So we'll have proper data to work with. We are left with only 215 rows from the original 10,000. Okay, now to sort it properly, we first need to remove the dollar and M symbols. So let's replace value dollar blank space and M capital M with a blank space. Now let's change it to a fixed decimal number, and now we can sort by descending order. So now we should have the highest value at the top, lowest at the bottom. So Beauty and the Beast was the highest grossing one at 504.01. Let's rename the column to grossing millions. Now I want to do a merge query for directors table on the gross revenue table using the movies column. I'll be using a right outer join to match all the movies in the gross revenue table to that in the directors table. Using fuzzy matching, so all of the 215 rows will be matched. Then selecting only the gross in millions. Now we can also sort it descending order. So now we have the list of directors, actors, and you can also find which is the highest grossing movie. That movie.